So let's talk about what you said that you could do about a master class on daddy issues.
Yes.
And you said that and I went,
Yes.
oh yes, I want to see that 90-minute master class on daddy issues because you would have it full.
Hmm.
So talk to me about daddy issues. How does it show up? What can you do about it? How does it affect you?
Sure.
Into that master class.
Absolutely. And I'll start with the quote, and you've probably heard me use it before, and it still holds true. So there is a quote that says that a father is a son's first hero and a daughter's first love. And then I'll say until they are not, or until
Mm,
they cannot fulfill that particular role. So if you have a father who is emotionally unavailable, who has his own set of mental health issues, who has his own unresolved trauma, if you have a man who is living a lie, can't live authentically, if he's got his own set of mommy issues or daddy issues, if he's been abused in any way and he has not worked through those issues or has not at least made the intention, set the intention that how I was raised or how I encountered a childhood, I will not duplicate that onto any offspring that I'm responsible for. So if you have a man, masculine energy in that space who is not able to do that, then more than likely harm will occur. It can be unintentional, but harm still occurs. And so, what that harm looks like. So, for me growing up, I was nitpicked to death. That's not literally, but everything's like, what's wrong with your hair? And are you getting fat? And it was just always this nitpicking by the person who's responsible for me being on the planet. So there was always something wrong. And so, so part of we're both under the same astrological sign, so part of what our astrological sign says is that we are perfectionist, and that may be a little true. That may be just a little true, just a
a little
little,
wee bit.
just you
Yeah.
just a little bit. And so I get that part of it, but there comes a time when you scale that back and you have to tell yourself that not everything is going to be perfect or not everything can be perfect. Perfectionism does not exist. It only exists in the minds of crazy people like myself. So on occasion where it's like, Lisa, let the project go.
Yeah.
It's good. Let it go. Let it go. And so that nitpicking, that always finding fault, if you grow up with a parent who is always finding fault with what you do, and you never get the praise, you never get, oh, well, this went well, you did this well, congratulations. If it's always, this was wrong, this is, your hair's wrong, get a perm, all the things, then you begin to wonder about yourself as a young woman. You begin to wonder, even as a young child, always now I am seeking the approval of, I am changing who I am so that I can get your approval. And so when I shift shape, when I become something else, when I act outside of myself because I am trying to get your attention and I'm trying to get your approval and your validation, and I still don't get it, then the message to me is that I can do nothing right. There is always something wrong. I'm always going to be seeking approval. And my self value, my self worth, I don't have any. I
Right.
have none. And so then how does that manifest as you become an adult? It impacts the decisions that you make, the partners that you choose, your friends and careers, and it just weaves its way through your entire life. And then you don't speak up for yourself. You lose your voice, you lose your intuition, your sense to listen to your inner voice, because now it's corrupted because all you hear is the tape playing from the person that was supposed to love you.
Hmm.